everyone. It's the first night we're doing this out of cosplay, and I have my Freddy Krueger. Wow, can't even say his name. Hee. And my shirt. It's him too. Probably can't see it, but yeah, this is not gonna stay on while gaming. There is no way. So what's up? We are doing part 3 of Danganronpa. Recap on that is we left off on the Clash trial. We left off on the Clash trial with finally proving Nagi's innocence. So yes, we are picking up off of that shortly. And I have to put my headset on because last time volume wasn't good with the thing, so might not be able to wear the hat either. So introduction, Freddy Krueger. That's all I got. And then also featuring Monokuma in the background. Thank y'all. Y'all mean a lot to me. Okay. Let's see how stupid I look with hat on. Say goodbye to Glove. Put it by Freddy. Put it by Monokuma. No! Make him more dangerous. Aw, thank y'all. Y'all already are blowing up the stream. Okay. Headphone time. And then I start game. Cause I gotta fix the audio and I gotta turn the desktop audio off for that. Hat's going back on. Oh no, head ain't gonna fit. Well, you know what? Monokuma be real dangerous tonight, y'all. I can't. Like, I won't be able to do anything if I do that. How's the sound? Can y'all still hear me with the mic? With my headphones on? Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Okay, cool. Okay, let me make sure desktop audio is still off. It is. Okay. This is gonna blast my eardrums, so like give me a solid second to like die. It's always so loud, which is why I have to turn down the music before I start streaming. Ah, streaming! Eee. My ears. Okay. It's still so loud. Big oofs. Yeah, it's as low as I can turn it. Okay. Yes, my cause of death is going to be loud music. Oh, the desktop audio is already on. Sorry guys. Didn't realize that. That's on me. Okay. Okay. So, recap where we left off. We left off at the trial, and we finally proved Nagi's innocence. We are about ready to find out who the murderer was. I told you guys to look into the numbers and see if you can figure out who did it. So let's hop back into this baby. We first need to understand what happened after she invited the person to... Oh yeah, how's the sound tonight since I actually have my mic on versus not having my mic on with the desktop? Is it better? Because I tested it earlier and it sounded better. Like you could hear my voice better over the music. Cool. I fixed things, y'all. Gamer pro.
That's where the answer lies.
Oh, I made her voice so loud. Hang on. Can I do the options here? Oh, I can. Cool. Okay. Okay.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
You don't know who did it, though.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Mondo reads my mind. We the same person.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Thank you.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
I won't beat the game tonight because the game has like multiple chapters. There's like 16 people total, 2 are dead, so you still got the 14, 13 people left to fight. I say, it's a fun fighting game.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold paint. The gold paint. The gold paint. The gold paint. Oh. Wait. But don't talk about the paint, though.
I
don't know
got
if
it!
that's right.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen.
Okay.
There's something glittery there. See?
Ah, no. I just fixed the camera too earlier. Okay, it's back up.
Is that gold?
Camera though.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
See guys, I am smart purple.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop. How much more is there to learn? Are you getting used to non-stop if it's sure? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder, but just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullet with the right weak spot to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll damage your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. I'll use the mouse wheel, that's probably better. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded in the cylinder. I did not set it to kind. I set it to normal. For our purpose this time, logic bullet will be set to me. Why does it have to go to mean straight away? Well then, I'm not gonna fun with mean. One of the rare blondes, heck yeah. What is, oh.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
That wasn't.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Oh, what's wrong?
Shoot!
I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot how to slow down. Does anybody remember how to slow it down? Is it space? I think it's space.
When the fighting broke out,
It is.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Oh, so
A
hot.
sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
I'm losing my
So
heart.
she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Or it is the sword-based sneak attack. And it's talking about the sheep. Ah!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword,
I bet you talking about the sheep.
and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
It's that, but I don't know if it's
that's
with
wrong.
the sheath or if it's with the actual sword.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Oh,
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
me too, Mondo.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Sorry, I want to drink a Coke.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
I think that's
Then,
backwards.
after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself,
What? How the hell can you not think that?
because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Oh, the part of the body that never shows she used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would you have to touch it with? Her palms?
I got it! You're
Right.
talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
How can you
Oh, I don't
know
ever think she
that
picked up
just
the
by
sword.
looking at her palms?
Sorry, I got too click happy.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
How would you have time for that?
Sorry, but I don't think
Plus,
so.
the water's cut off at night.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes, that's totally the reason why I think that, y'all.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washes the gold coating off her hands because the water's turned off at night. There's certain regulation that talks about what happens to bathrooms at night. Porta can't remove it, yes.
Got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
She is so sus. And that's disgusting.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka herself.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Ding ding.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka. Y'all, Sayaka ain't so innocent now, is she?
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
It is.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yep.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
I love her though. Like,
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
that's a big oof.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
I know
Makoto,
who did it.
right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Oh! There is, and I know, and just let me... Yes, thank you.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
no, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
Dining message, y'all.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood.
Now y'all look
There
at
must
it.
be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Read it. Read it. I don't want to do this without y'all not knowing. Like, read it. Read it. Read it backwards, read it upside down, just read it. Okay.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, bloody finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it.
Yes!
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
So proud.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. What the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Okay, good. I was screwed up with not talking to her.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Yo, Queen got it. Where's Chep? Where's Chep when you need him? His queen got it. He don't even know. It's big sad.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see that when you don't look at it as numbers, you can read it.
These first
see?
two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
You gotta read it backwards.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Yes. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yes.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Leon! Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. You turn her message at 180 degrees. The ship becomes crystal clear. I wasn't ready to select. Where's my Leon? Die.
Here's my answer.
Sorry, baseball
The
guy.
key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
That sounds so mean, though. I was like, we're babies.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
One more hops, I love that. That's a good
And
one.
as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Oh, his sleeve. His sleeve. Damn it, I gotta read the thing, I forgot. Oh no, I don't have time, I'm sorry. Read, y'all, read. I can't read for you. Should be that.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
The way she says his name.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
I think Leon just needs the claw. I'm just gonna, you know, play the game left-handed now. That's the claw. Can I still click the same one?
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to
I
understand?
can't play left-handed.
The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't play left-handed. I'll lose really quick. Here you go, Monokuma. You're losing your hat, buddy. Take the glove. You need it more than I. There you go. Now you look like real Freddy. Oh!
I got it!
I wasn't ready!
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah, but if you're a baseball player...
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
But if you're a baseball player, that's a pro.
You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Poor Fumi. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Sorry.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Okay, it's not. Fudge! Fudge! Losing another heart! Ah!
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
That was it.
No,
I needed
that's
to wait.
wrong.
I got too click happy. And sorry about blowing up your speakers. Click, click.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
I didn't let him finish, sorry
But
guys.
how would you use it?
Okay, I had to use the best ball, so which was divine with it? Okay.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Baseball pro.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator off? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have to be much of a challenge if the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Oh, but you is.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin, which I told you. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll complete a summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess that. No. It's that. Then it's that. I feel like something's wrong here. What is happening? Am I missing pieces? Oh my goodness gracious. That's not fair. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm completely... Y'all. Freak. Does this not belong anywhere then? Okay. Can y'all tell how roarily confused I'm roarily?
killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Oh.
Oops. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
This music's a bomb.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
He killed her because she was gonna kill him. So because she was gonna kill him, he killed her in defense. And the whole purpose of the game is like to bring about despair, but Hope, which is Naegi, he's trying to win. It went back Hope, even though Monokuma, because I can't give away who that is yet, Monokuma wants despair, and they get a thrill out of people being killed because they believe killing someone in despair is their only way out.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Thank you, Mystic, for a bit. Thank you.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
And you right, Miguel.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Check out that leg swing.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Thank you, Miguel. Y'all be popping off a stream again.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Dun, dun, dun.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
I mean, I assume he's going up.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Huh? Bullet time battles begin. Would you like to? Yeah. Oh, it's this. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply will not want to hear anything what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BT dub. BTB, BTW. Oh my gosh. During the battle, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with a rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo maker as they move across the screen and reach the center. And press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker. I can't read. I'm having a stroke. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one. Yeah, I mean, I figured. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. And at that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down. Oh my gosh. If you hit their statement fast enough, you'll become victorious. Just like before, if your influence gate reaches 0, you'll run down the battle. Well then,
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yeah, cause the devil's gonna be right. It's reading. Use something of their owner and move it.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. I don't think I'm gonna.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid. You lie.
How?
Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up.
I'm going to lose because I keep missing.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
I'm clicking. Dang it.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I'm in a tempo down. I gotta be.
You lie. Shut up.
Look at my hearts.
Where's your proof?
How did I win that?
This should prove it.
How did I win that?
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Me too, Miguel. Me too. I don't know how I won that.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Poor Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yeah. The rebuttal, yeah, I knew it was gonna be a B because oof, I don't know how I won that.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
Yeah, he'd be dead.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
This is the next cool part. Y'all are gonna like this. I mean, you might not like it, but it's cool looking. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was completely chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
I didn't know you were going to speak that.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's becoming clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I better be off and wrong. Because what we came up with really is the truth. Then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them? And Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She wasn't lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descending into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Hey, Chaps girl, saving me from dying too. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
So what? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We wouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Can you say that? Is that the kind of justice that's waking within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Alright, y'all, get ready for this. This is like the art style that, like, I don't know. It's just, you gotta watch.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay. No! I shouldn't be smiling as much as I am. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. da da da. Yeah. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Yeah. Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? Yeah. I just can't take it.
Well?
Oh hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's fun. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
What happened, happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. But, oh, sorry. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here for forever? I guess for free. For free.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that we can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why... As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it. Don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. When she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well. I'm psychic.
What?
Oh! No! That's what Sayaka always said to him! My heart! Oh! Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Oh! Oh, my heart! Well, I guess I didn't need to save it. I'm saving it again. My heart now, though. What do you want me to do here exactly? It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Yeah.
My heart hurts, y'all. Didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time? I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse here, but that's such a mean joke. Oh my gosh! Why? Why?
Hey, come on.
Yeah, thank you, Mondo. Like, why would you joke about something like that? Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? The room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in there, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this. You know what I want? Popcorn. I want popcorn. That's gonna be my bedtime snack tonight is popcorn. A big bowl of it. That's so random. But now, I want popcorn. Okay. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, finding a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created a Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not work of your everyday psychopath. To find them may be too great of a risk.
So then
what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? This isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged... masochist? Masochist? How do you say it? Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we had refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially night. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I didn't mean to cut him off.
Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
The bear puns.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What's that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Interesting pick there. Welcome to chapter 2. We on chapter 2 now. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement, then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us all involved in his little game. And with the goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Of course he's that high.
Now reach way up. and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't it just words? Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Must have stuck in here. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, that sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? And I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? I had a stroke. Am I just to die in withering agony for?
So?
Why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Me too. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. This doesn't matter. Did you really just call us down here to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I had that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then. Aw, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know you kids these days with your ADD and ADHD, I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
Oh. So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But, a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look. His eyes.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food. This should be stable, shouldn't it? But okay, staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. What's up, boy?
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything at all weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awfully bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave it alone. Me too. Whee! What is that? The door won't budge. Oh, yeah, I know, but like, what is it?
Yo.
I went and checked the mental health in the main hall, just to be sure. Mental hatch! I read that as mental health. Y'all, something is wrong with me. I went and checked the mental hatch in the main hall, just to be sure, but see, I was thinking hearts, maybe like recovery room or something. Like, I don't
Shit.
I figured it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if you made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it. What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in? Yeah, well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for another way out. No, I'm not okay. I'm losing it. But it's in here then? Oh, up here. Wow. You scared me, bro.
Got it!
Makoto, look. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has
You hear me?
But it's also the utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. Should look upstairs. Is that what Monokuma meant by a whole new world? If so, what's up there? Yeah, no, I'm having like a stroke. Like, I don't know what happened to me there, bro. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. There's gotta be something. That just looks weird.
Just a second!
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Yeah, she's a swimmer, so you don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Mina seems way more excited than usual. Well, she's the ultimate swimmer, so... Hey Shiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of faculties are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable.
Do you understand?
Uncomfortable or comfortable? Comfortable, okay. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Can we talk about the gun, though? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? I want to see the pool! There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. I didn't mean to do that. Behind this door is a locker room.
Yeah!
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course!
Really, really?
Oh!
If you want to unlock the locker room. Me too. You'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But...
But if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in, anyone who commits such an indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the cylinder.
Yoo-hoo!
And it'll be... Tuka.
Just a second!
I bet it really hurt to get shot that. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
Ha!
What? That never even occurred to me. I think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As for this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's cause my brain's 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first
Is
place.
that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using their handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this long-term security stuff.
Of course!
It's cause all you teenagers are sex crazy maniacs. You're at the age you should have a plastic bomb. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man or some woman decide to share a room, there'd be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Disgusting.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning, whatever you want.
Just
my God.
the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulations now in place. See ya.
Ah.
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I could take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it!
Celeste, Shiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. Huh? How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than getting a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Okay. That's kind of all. Oh, the card reader, I guess. The boys' locker room card reader, I can open it using my e-handbook. Can we go in then? Yes, cool. Fancy. Oh my heavens. Now this is an interesting book. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this there? Probably not. Is that really what the only thing you want me to come in here for is that poster and camera? How long am I going to be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? Uh-oh. Literally they wanted you to come in here for the poster and the camera. Oh, the pool. It's nice. What did that do for me exactly? Oh, I guess so you'd be like lifeguard. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Pool would be fancy though. I'm sitting on my feet. It's not comfortable. I didn't mean to walk forward. There's the bathrooms again. I'm not zooming into that poster for you, boo-boo. This baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
You should probably take a really close look around. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. It's the same stuff, so. But yeah, no, I'm not zooming in on that poster for you. You saw it once, that's good enough. I'm walking backwards. So there's more gates. The gate's blocking the way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything has been opened up yet. You crazy. Dang, what is this place? Oh, there's a library. There's a lot of people in here.
Whew.
Is remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here. Sorry. And not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it, not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Oh, it's such a burn! Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this. Appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I am used to being misunderstood. You think weak acts like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. You too, bro. But still, the library is most interesting. What is interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. There's a lot to click on that. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, then there's nothing I can really do about it. I didn't mean to click you, boo-boo.
Damnation!
Mr. Heidi, you understand, don't you?
You know nothing!
You know how stupid it is to judge the merit of a creation by the appearance of its creator. Yes, miso soup sounds so good right now, but I still want that popcorn. Appearance means nothing at all.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You say that, but... Okay, I don't want to click. How do I not click you then? There we go. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But shouldn't read other people's mail without their... We shouldn't read other people's mail without... Ah! He just does. I don't know why he does, but he does.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal of the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take an active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but a serious issue beyond our control have made it necessary. Serious issues. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing our closure have issues with... I can't read. I just can't read. The issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust on the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. I'm dying. I'm just dying. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak was closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on his little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the Mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true. But then what about this other part? The decision was not easy to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Homeschooling Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the Mastermind's motive. Although, I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the Mastermind knows the truth right now. The Mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. Do we, though? I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. I'm tired, y'all. I don't know why. It's hit me hard all of a sudden. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new... anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms full of exercise equipment.
Well.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouses on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
The warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? Find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we got the goddamn pool now? Or warehouse or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
I do need some Starbucks. And I have that game for my, Nintendo Switch Lite. So, I'd have to get it off of this, which involves buying it again. So that's a to be determined. So if everyone else wants to see it, then yes. That's a to be determined. That's all I got for right now. Whatever you say, you fucking well, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if we should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this Mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn it around and betray that hope? Why did it zoom in on him?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, I'll promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Monokuma, Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can't say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend, which is exactly why I don't like who I am. That didn't make sense. Like, maybe even find a normal girlfriend and then be like, I don't like who I am because of, like, okay. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy and paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
That made no sense to me, but okay.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
You know, I couldn't get up at 7 a.m. every single day. I think I'd have a stroke. I did it for school, and I wanted to die every single day because I was so tired. So, like, I feel for them on the tired part, and I'm tired now, so I feel even more.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
See?
Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Look at all the cameras behind him. I mean, I've noticed that before, but, like, dang.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You must be referring to the yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Huh? Oh, to school. I was like, what do you mean you were always 30 minutes late? Yeah, to school. I got you, I got you. Respect.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone already here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on my... How do you say his name? Taka. No surprise, but strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and after them. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Now, Fumi, would you make me some tea? Milk tea, if you please.
Well...
Why me?
Let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to work with. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Would you please?
Oh.
My throat's drying. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse CS. Celeste order, Fumi slipped his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Fumi, I reappeared. I read the I as separate. Reappeared with a tray in his hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I am perfectly declined, or not my type at all. It's all about the law of casualty, basic instinct, and act to react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What?
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? Okay! I wasn't expecting that nickname. I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at the coffee shop, just any normal everyday. I sit down and order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they bring me a small container of milk, yes. But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup and your condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review the menu to see if it is offered the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. Ah! You do me. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize I can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer prop milk tea is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
Oh! This is I forgot about this side of Celeste, bros! Bros! That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Yeah. Okay, you little piggy, we'll bring it out right away. I do so love cohesion. Huh? You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone, there is a mystery afoot.
Huh?
What happened? It would seem Baka refuses to leave his... I don't know how to say his name. He's just gonna be Baka from now on. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so. See, now I want a cosplayer? She's like, okay. I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. Might be a good idea if we split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay then, I'll check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to just go do our best to find Ayakua. I don't know. So where might he have gone? Maybe we went to go check out the second floor of the school again. So I think the mystery of where he has ran off to is truly crap. I think that is a truly good spot to end, in my opinion, because it leaves the mystery in of y'all needing to come back to find out what happened to the guy I can't say his name. It is like playing Clue in a way. It really is. It's just fun. I love the game. I love the characters. They're all different. They all have their quirks. Like, you've seen how they are, but you don't know them. That's why the anime and the manga is, like, so good. And then the game, like, it's all just cup of tea. Milk tea that I'm just going to throw at the wall, as Celeste does. But, yeah, I think, yes, I'm sorry. But I do believe it is a good time to add the clicking of the blades. I do believe it is a good time to call this a quit. The mysteries of me, of Monokuma, of where the heck crazy rude guy went. He wants to wear his hat, y'all. You can't get him to wear his hat. It's going to cover his face, but I think this is a good place to end it. So, yes, me as my Freddy Krueger Claw and my beautiful Monokuma friend here shall go to sleep. Because I need sleep and I want my popcorn. So, thank you guys for the ending stream, bit stream. I love that. Your guys' support means a lot to me. So thank you again for coming out to watch the stream tonight. And this is goodbye. So thanks for watching. And I hope y'all have a great night. And I will see you next stream to figure out what the mystery was. Bye!